cross over to Karen, where the Deputy President, Kithure Kindiki, is meeting all the IEBC commissioners in that forum. That is the Deputy President speaking. Let's listen in.
Between council, between the governors and the controller of budget, which is a new office under this current constitution, and this ministry versus I don't know who, these are very minor things. We have done very well. We are already undertaking some concurrent functions seamlessly. In health, we have the community health volunteers or promoters program. We have the Taifa Care program, which we are rolling out without much quarrels. And I must commend the governors. You know, you'd have expected, oh, this is devolved, I don't know what. But there are certain things which only the shared national infrastructure of the state can stop the counties, not because we want to claw back on their function, to make sure it succeeds. That's why, for example, the equipment program, we are not saying counties cannot do their own equipment, but national government, because of its muscle, which is the muscle for the state, is not muscle for itself, it's muscle for the whole nation. You use it to ensure that we make sure there is equipment for counties, even if it means putting in place a framework that ensures that no county is left behind in terms of equipment, other than leaving each county to just look for its own equipment. Some counties will succeed, others may not succeed, others will succeed earlier than others, and therefore, to avoid this, you have programs like the equipment program and other programs we are doing. Look at Taifa Care, for example. The political fight back and pushback against universal health care is real and profound. It's not just a Kenyan issue. Even developed countries have struggled to implement a universal social health program, and they have faced a lot of resistance from capitalists. President Obama tried it in 2016 with Obamacare. He was fought so viciously. They ended up being in court, just like our own program was taken to court. The Supreme Court there ended up mutilating Obamacare. But again, so that I don't get out of topic, what the national government is doing, instead of leaving counties to fight this huge fight back alone, we in the national government are saying, let's take the flag. Okay? Let's take the flag. Because there are people here saying, oh, this thing cannot work, oh, there's a problem here, so we take the political backlash and then allow universal health to be successful across the country. Enough people, we make sure there are drugs, we make sure there are equipment, but we are not running hospitals, which are supposed to be run by counties. So that is the spirit in which some of these things should be done. I see a lot of accusations about, I don't know who wants to claw back what function. Nobody has the capacity, even if they wanted, nobody has the capacity to roll back devolution. It is so strong, no one, no administration has the capacity to roll back even an inch of devolution. So I think we are okay. KBC, I think County Aggregation Industrial Parks, again, that partnership is working. We'll get some of the reports this morning. Markets under trade and industry, it's working, but there are some areas I have noted we need to improve, including consulting with county governments on the sites, for example. Although there will be handover eventually for the operations of those markets to county government, it's only prudent, and it costs us nothing for the ministry, as it implements, to consult with governors on which is a better place, so that also the county we are seen to be traveling together, as opposed to I do my part, and then when I finish, you can come and continue. And so forth and so on. So I don't want to bother you with so many things, just to welcome you and ask you just to remain focused on the agenda of the day. If there are any things that will not be quickly resolved, we will park them and allow track 2 interventions between now and the next IBEC. Disbursements, I think we've done well. Just a month or so left. We might not give the June money before the financial year ends. We roll it over. We have a few other things around. We need to make a decision on county government additional allocations Act legislation, because it is delaying absorption of development partner funds. We need to look at how we can cut down on that legislative period, which is quite lengthy, and it is affecting service delivery by county governments, and the other things that will be raised. But please don't worry. When you see differences of opinion, it's just normal, and we are doing extremely well. For a 15-year-old devolved system, we are in a perfect situation, because even very old devolved systems are still struggling with relationships, with consultations, with mutual respect, and the tensions are all over between houses of parliament, between the center and the devolved units. So please, we are okay. Thank you very much. Let me ask my brother, Governor Abdullahi, to say one or two things, then we start the meeting. Thank you very much.